This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I checked in with the Cougars head coach pregame. This is a great opportunity for his squad. The Big 12, known for their strong defense and their wide-open offense, he expects his guys to be upset-minded today. One play at a time, do your job, and who knows what can happen. We'll keep you posted on how things are vibing down here on the field, here in this big matchup. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jayhawks offense will go to work first. And here comes the sophomore running back. He may not be the best-known star around, but man, does this team love what he brings. Handoff from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Straight ahead, it's Thurman. Down he goes.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Got it, looking for a first. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught, and he's got room. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Thurman. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Washington State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Left side is Peace. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Got it behind the line. It's Baker. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Drops back on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down.
Makes the grab in their space. Pass to 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's got the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run to the right. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Thornton. Runs through a man. He might have space. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Some much-needed life for this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Working the ground game. Enough to move the chains. He's loose. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Kansas. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the team.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Red pass, it's complete. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Thurman. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Powers forward. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. First play of the period will be a second down. The play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. The freshman safety is still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Turning it on. He's got enough. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his target. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quick give. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the...
Makes a grab and room to run. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. The quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Searching for the 4th down conversion, Washington State comes to the line. On the move. And some great 4th down defense against the run. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Jayhawks sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thurman. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the counter. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 9 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Washington State's head coach told me at halftime, he said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, bring him down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Complete to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Washington State has it all working right now. To the ground, he's got it again. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Thornton. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Good job just to get rid of that one.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Still on his feet at the 40. Breaks into the open. The 20. Then some. Touchdown, Rock-Chalk Jayhawk. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. The lone back's got it. Nice move there. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to him again. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man out of the backfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Turns it on in midfield. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on 4th.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
Wazoo headed to the line with another 1st down. Right back to the well. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Washington State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got his man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, it's Rainey, fighting off the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Stop right there. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's good. Still looking, trying to escape and get it himself. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
And the Jayhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Pulled to the ground. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the